There we go. So, yes, welcome to this Qigong session. I'm going to stand a bit further back so you can see me a bit better. Put my glasses off. Also handy to have a bit of water handy because it is surprisingly how warm you can get when you're moving the chi around, so to speak. Normally they say practice in your bare feet or stocking feet, but you can wear trainers if you need to. And especially if you're outside in the countryside, and you find a nice spot, certainly don't not do it because you can't get in your bare feet. So we're going to start off. Going to start off in what we call emptiness stance. So working top to bottom to top. I have dyslexia, so if I get the wrong word sometime, I will try and remember and sometimes to get words mixed up. But bear with me, it'll be fine. So feet about shoulder width apart. And you're going to have your knees just ever so slightly bent. Simply your arms moving away from the torso. So you've got a little bit of room between the arm and your body. And we're going to breathe from this area here underneath your navel. This is also where the energy center is, the lower dantian. So you've got a lower dantian, a middle dantian at the heart, and one at the head, which is the upper dantian. But we're going to breathe from here. So when we're breathing in, chest expands, and this area here should push away from the spine. And then when you breathe out through the mouth, chest goes towards the spine, and so does the stomach. And that's all the breathing technique is, just to breathe deeply from here, nice and slowly. Do a couple more. And again. Relax the shoulders. Keep the slow breathing going. In through the nostrils, if you can. And out through the mouth. And then anytime you keep the breathing going. Anytime you have a break of concentration and your attention goes elsewhere, perhaps to what's going to happen tomorrow or making a shopping list or something, just bring your attention back to the breathing and the position of your body. Just note where it is. Bring it back each time. So we'll start off doing another one that helps with the breathing. We're going to lift our hands up. We're going to gather at the middle. Imagine you're grabbing chi in front of you. So we're going to breathe in. Get to the heart area. Turn the hands and push down and breathe out. And again. Nice and slowly. And breathe out. And again. Be nice and slow. and just get lost in the movement and the breathing. And again. We'll do a couple more. Nice one. And this time we're going to go to what's called gathering of the chi. So just peel our hands sideways above our heads. Imagine we're just gathering chi in our hands, energy in our hands. And at the top, we're going to just breathe out. Slowly down the body. String right. And then we're back in emptiness stance. Again, we can relax for a few moments. Then we're going to go back when you're ready into sometimes called standing post. This is called as well, emptiness stance. There's another one that helps with practicing the breathing. Just going to bring our hands slowly about head width apart in front of the chest. The next time you breathe in, it's as if a ball is inflating between your hands and you're going to move them to the side. And then going to breathe out. Bring the hands together till they're almost touching. And then we're going to breathe in again. This is called the posture of open and close. Just a reminder that sometimes we feel closed, sometimes we feel open. But there's always something just watching these states as they come and go. We gently straighten the legs as our hands expand away from each other. And as the hands come together again, we can bend, keeping the back straight. And again. And again. Do a couple more. Do one more for luck. And this time as our hands come together, We gently turn, palms facing downwards, point to the floor, then swing around again. Nice, slowly, above our heads, high as you can go. Don't strain yourself, then breathe out as our hands come down. And then swing the hands to both sides, back into emptiness stance. And then we can relax for a few moments. Take a drink if you need to. And gently go back into emptiness stance. Now we're going to do this time. Just going to do some arm swings. Let's get some energy flowing. So it's going to go out to side. At the front, your hand should pat the lower dantian, and at the rear, it should pat the small of your back. Just going to get some. This is a good way of getting some energy flowing, some chi flowing. And you can still close your eyes once you got used to the motion. With the breathing, we just let the breathing come nice and slow, deeply, not trying to breathe in any particular place. Just keep the breathing nice and slow. And again, any of these exercises that we do, any forms, when you're practicing at home, you could just spend, 5, 10, 15 minutes doing the form. Sometimes just doing the one form as your session is good enough. So we'll bring our hands back into emptiness stance. Let's do a bit of shaking, since we've probably been sat down a while. Bob up on your heels if you can, on your toes. Shake the shoulders. If you can't shake your shoulders, just keep, if you can't stand on your tiptoes, just bend your knees as you shake. And then when you're ready, just bring it to a stop. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. The next one's called opening the gate, or open and closing the gate. So we start off in emptiness stance. And then as you breathing out, next time you breathe out, take a breath in, breathe out. We're going to lower down, cross our hands, and just bend as far as comfortable for you. Then we're going to breathe in, slowly moving up, as a kind of I surrender kind of position. And just look, arch the back a little bit and look above you. Then we're going to go down as you're breathing out. And breathe in at the bottom. Don't worry if you have to hold your breath at the top. And again. And again, don't worry if you get distracted at some point. Mind always tend to wander sometimes. Just each time, bring it back to the movement and the breathing. And just gently notice how it makes you feel. So we'll do two more. Last one. So this time as we come up, we let the hands position themselves in front, go to the side, and there we go with another Governor Chi. And there we go, back into emptiness stance. And then again, we can relax, shake. I'm getting a bit warm now, so we'll ditch the jumper. So we'll go back into emptiness stance. And then we'll move into a wider stance. If you can, this is called horse stance. So it's about 3 feet apart. So you, again, just bend as far as comfortable for you. And this is called drawing the bow or pulling the bow. Few different names, few different variations. If you're ever on YouTube, doesn't mean that any of them are particularly wrong. They're just different, different styles of Qigong. So we start off hands by our sides, like emptiness stance. Then we're going to bring our hands as if we're gathering chi again, straighten the legs, and then we're going to, whichever way you want to go first, imagine you're drawing a bow and you follow the 2 fingers to aid your target. And then you let the bow go, the arrow go, hands come up in front, and then you're going to float downwards. Then you're going to scoop and go to the other side. Let the arrow go, hands in front, and then down. So this is supposed to improve accuracy and concentration. Maybe staying accurate to our beliefs, not just in our way of thinking. So the breathing is breathing in as you scoop up, breathing out as you draw the ball, breathing in, and then out as your hand drop. And again. If you ever tried archery, it is actually very relaxing, very meditative. You really get in the groove when you're firing the arrows. Do two more to each side. So this is the last one. So as your hand come down this time, staying in horse stance, but we can still do a garden tree from here. Hands at the side, and then we can draw the legs back together again. So we go back in emptiness stance. And then we can just relax a minute, have a drink. Again, we can go back in emptiness stance. Follow the breathing again. Right, this next one is called River. Can't forget the name. River Moon form, this was called. So this is after a philosopher who wanted to grab hold of the moon's image in the Yangtze River and place it back in the sky. And they kind of thought that the moon had special, because it always shone, because it always shone, it must be, they thought, the cure for immortality or mortality. So to do this one, we're going to bend slowly down, as if we're grabbing hold of the moon image in the river, and then we're going to gently come all the way up and place it in the sky. Let the hands slowly come down in front of us. Bend the knees. Grab the moon and lift it gently back in the sky. So this is quite a long breath, so don't worry if it's a bit of a struggle with the breathing. So you breathe in as the ball comes up, as the moon comes up, sorry. And then you breathe out as your hands come down. If it's easier when you first do this one, just let your breathing come naturally. Do three more, placing the moon back in the sky. And the last one. Down your hands, just come down the body. Stay in front of us this time, and then with another gathering of chi. Again, relax just for a few moments. And when you're ready, go back into emptiness stance. And try variation. Move your palms so they're facing downwards. Really see if you can imagine or that you can feel the energy on the palms of your hand. Imagine your palms are feeling the earth in just the same way as your feet are. See if you can connect to that grounding earth energy. Keep your breathing deep and slow. Then let go of any expectations. We're just practicing Qigong together. Bring our attention back to the form and the breathing position of the body. With no goal, no agenda, Just notice how it feels when you just let go of everything and just practice Qigong. Now let's go on to another standing form. Move our arms to the side, palms facing away from us. And just imagine we're in the middle of two mountains. If we're going to ground ourselves even more now, just gently push the two mountains at our sides. Again, keeping the breathing the same. Three more breaths. And then we're going to go into blessing the land. So move our hands together into a fist in front of us and decide which way you're going to go. It doesn't matter which way you're going to go. Swing across, sway to one side, release the fist, bless the land with your palms, and then make the fist as it come back to your body and go to the other side. So grab your fist, sway to the other side, bless the land. Make a fist, sway, bless the land in front of you, and come back with the fist. So the breathing is when you make your fist, as you're breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and then out as you bless the land. So next time your fist come back to the center, we're going to pause and just gently go back the other way. Again, just bring your attention back to the movement, the breathing. If you get distracted in any way, Again, just get lost in the form. Nothing else to do. Nothing to achieve. No expectations. Do a couple more. This time with your hands, come back to the chest, push downwards. And again, another nice big arc above your heads. And back into emptiness stance. So we've done a few nature type forms. We'll do another one. This one's called Arc the Double Rainbow. So we're going to, in this one, bring our hands so they'll cross at the wrists. Make a nice big arc above our heads. Palms upwards as our hands come to the sides, if balancing a rainbow right above our heads. Move the hands upwards a bit, turn them round. And we're going to swing round again. So cross hands, slowly in front of the body. Arc the double rainbow. Hold that beautiful rainbow in our hands. Move our hands upwards slowly for a bit. Turn the hands and then push down. So the breathing is breathing in when your hands come above your heads. Breathing out as it comes to the side, the rainbow. Breathe in as your hands come round. Turn and then breathe out. And again. And just that, remember that rainbow, the beauty of that rainbow is within you too. We probably all think a rainbow is beautiful, but we don't recognize the beauty that exists within us too. It's the way we can let it come to the fore. Okay. So we'll do 3 more. Last one. Hands is crossed briefly and they go back the other way. Back into emptiness stance. Reset. And we'll do one more kind of nature. This is called pushing waves. So you start off in emptiness stance. As you bring your hands up in front of the chest, take a small step to one side. Doesn't matter whether you're going right or left first. Plug your toes about 45 degrees. And then you're just going to push to the side. Drag the wave back and push to the side. Just imagine you're pushing your wave away from you and bringing it back. So the breathing is when you bring the wave towards your chest. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and then breathe out as you push it away. Do two more to this side, then we're going to go back to the other side or go to the other side. So at this point, as you're dragging it back, you move your foot back, hands to the chest, and then we go out to the other side. Make sure you're nice and balanced. Sometimes called pushing oneness, this one as well. Pushing the one. After a while, you may also imagine perhaps you're pushing the wave with your hands, but your body is also the waver too. So we'll do two more. And it's time, as you push the wave away for the final time, bring it back, bring the foot back, push down. And we'll end this session just by doing 3 gatherings of Qi. And again. Last time. You can end your stance for a moment. Then we can relax. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that session. If you have any questions, sorry, I'm losing my voice. Just get my glasses.